We got some girl power in the house.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Robots Enhanced Design, ARCEE. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have a lovely image of ARCEE. Her name is ARCEE from Transformers Prime. In the background, you can see kind of a schematic-y image there of ARCEE. On this side, you just have another window. That's where all the accessories are. Up top, Transformers Prime. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the red ARCEE, even though she's blue, originally pink, but here she is, part of the next wave of this Robot Enhanced Design line. And let's get in close here so we can take a look. No, eyes up here, eyes up here. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. You can see, nicely done head sculpt. You have some nice paint there for the head crest. Nice paint on the eyes. She has her lipstick on the side pieces here on her head. The paint's little sloppy in places. But sculpting wise, it's a nice head sculpt. You got the chest piece there, nicely molded. And the paintwork is good there. You got some paint there on the shoulders. You get some more of this kind of bronzy coppery paint there in the forearm sections, as well as these pieces here on her wrists. Paintwork's pretty good. Moving on to legs, you get some of that light blue, the big old knee spikes. Again, paintwork here on the legs is pretty nice. I get a little bit of a paint blemish there on this leg, unfortunately. Our big old feet. Got a little bit of a sprue mark there, but it doesn't have any of that scuffing though, any of that weird scuffing that the Wave 1 figures have, which is nice. Let's see, moving at the back, you do get, you get sprue marks there, but yeah, that's unavoidable. All these figures have sprue marks on them. There's nothing new. You get the little wheel in her back there. The wings, you can see the wings, they're a little warped out of shape from being in the box, but you can heat those up with a hairdryer and just straighten those out. That's no big deal, but all in all though, a nice screen accurate looking ARCEE. She does look quite good. Now articulation wise, I think the head is on the ball joint, but you don't get too much wiggly waggly. You can move her head up a little bit, down a little bit. Rotation can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out that far. You get rotation right above the elbow. You get 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You also have forearm rotation. The wrist can rotate. You have the hinge that allows the hands to move inward and outward. The upper torso is, I think, on a ball joint. I can't really tell, but you can get some movement there. You do have a proper waist joint right there as well. You can see it moves within this piece. This is a separate piece. It's just made of rubber, so it moves independently. So you got wiggly waggly, a little bit of crunching going on there. The legs can move forward, about that far, back, that far, outward, get about that far. You got thigh rotation, you have slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the knee. You do have rotation at the knee, and this joint on mine, as you can see, is quite loose. I could tighten that up, but yeah, right out of the box, that joint was loose. That could be a case of your mileage may vary, but on my copy, it's pretty loose. And her feet, they can move up a little bit, they can move down a lot, and you have some tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, she has a big block of Energon of the dark variety. Some nice detail going on there. So you got a big block of a dark Energon. You also get an extra set of hands here, just some closed fists. That bit of blue there, nice and glossy. And the weird thing about this figure, I will say, is that she has a pair of gun-holding hands, but she doesn't have guns to actually hold. It's very weird. It's very weird that she has gun-holding hands, but no guns to hold. I don't know. I don't get it, but she has a pair of just closed fists if you want them. As far as weaponry goes, she does have blasters. She can't actually hold these. These are meant to replace her hands. You get 2 of these. You can see just done in gray with some dark gray paint apps. Which, you know, it's the paint apps again are okay. You can see the gray here, kind of, you know, a little overspray there. Not as crisp as it could be. But if you want to, you can just pop these on. Just pop her hands off like so. And then you just pop in her blasters. Just give them a little twist and push. Give them the old twist and push. And they should go in like so. She can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. So you have that going on if you want to. You do also get a pair of her forearm blades here. Let's see, just cast, and that's light gray, some nice detail. And these can just tab in right under here. They just plug right on, and plug right on, like so. And actually, you know what? We'll get this looking a little bit more proper. We'll take these, take our blasters off, and we'll put in the closed fists, because that would make a lot more sense here. Give it the old wiggle waggle. Give it the old wiggle waggle. That's all. Just gotta give it the old wiggle waggle. And boop, there we go. So there you go. She can slash, 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 slash. But what you can also do is you can give her these effects parts. These are supposed to be like slashing effects parts. Now, in the obligatory product shot on the box, you can see here, they were originally supposed to be done in that kind of trans clear and purple, which looks way more dynamic and a lot cooler. And unfortunately for the final, we just got them done in that same just light gray. So not as dynamic a look once you get them clipped on. They just clip onto the blades like that. There you go. Makes for a little whoosh. So it looks like she's whooshing. Whoosh. Whoosh. Again, not as dynamic looking, but hey, things you can do if you want to do it, and you can plug it in this way if you want to. I don't know. But obviously putting it this way makes more sense, because it looks like it's a whoosh happening. A whoosh. But this, yeah. Would have been nice if they were colored, but it is what it is. And yeah, that is all the accoutrement you get with Miss R.C. here. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here she is with the red Optimus Prime. He is red and blue, but just so you can see how they look side by side there. And here she is with the first edition Prime R.C. So you can see how that works out. Now, obviously, this one is the way more screen-accurate version. This one, not so much, because it has to transform, of course, but still, both nice figures. And, of course, for the people who are going to go, boo, it doesn't transform, you know, this exists and the mainline one exists, so go for those. Problem solved. So, there you go! So there you have R.C. and yeah, not a bad figure. You know, the sculpting is good. The paintwork is pretty good. There's still some, you know, some of the paintwork is still not great in places. Mine has some loose joints there at the knees, unfortunately. Again, that could just be my copy. That's a case of your mileage may vary, I'm sure. But overall, nicely done figure, nice and screen accurate. And, you know, I love this version of R.C. I loved Prime R.C. I thought she was awesome. So I like having a more screen accurate representation of her on my shelf. So, you know, definitely a bit better than the Series 1 figures with some of the flaws, but still has some flaws. So, you know, it is what it is. But There you go. Now, these robot enhanced design figures are Walmart exclusives, so check your local Walmarts, check walmart.com. And of course, for all your other Transformers needs, you can check out bigbadtoystore.com, as always linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the R.E.D playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Robots Enhanced Design RC. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Where's R.C.? She's running late. Ma, R.C., there you are. About time you came back from patrol. Where did you find that nameless Viacon? My name is Gary. Really? You look more like a Kenny. Jason? Maybe Mike. Oh, you know what? Mumford. You definitely look like a Mumford.